According to the latest studies, confidence in America's performance is dropping. A CNN poll reports President Obama's approval rating is actually lower than embattled Toronto Mayor Rob Ford.
Wow. We spoke to two separate MTSU professors who say they have the fix to America's problems. Bragg Innovative reporter Kelsey Lebechuck with a look at the 21st century American.
And sometimes I think it's the most passive group of people I've ever known in my life. But then sometimes when I start talking to them, they're very passionate. But then I get the impression that it's sort of like, well, what can I do?
America's changing really a lot. It's a lot going on with the government, and I don't really know, like, how can I change it? How can I help it?
19%. That's how many voters were between the ages of 18 and 29 in the last presidential election.
I don't think we hold true to what our said principles are. I don't think we're really a nation that believes in civil liberties or privacy like we claim.
We have a totally dysfunctional government.
Professor Clyde Willis agrees with the 59%, the number of Americans that think things are going badly in this country according to the latest CNN poll. Between the government shutdown,
Well, I thought it was just standard for the day.
and other letdowns,
We have drones. We're droning all over the place, yet we're not advocating any rules for the use of drones.
surprisingly, the finger isn't being pointed at political leaders. It's at college students.
There's always a sense that college students are apathetic. You know, you all aren't out rioting and protesting and having sit-ins as a rule. But if you use that as the indicator, then nobody's ever going to be, like that.
Willis says he can describe the college generation in one word: unconfident.
Students will ask me, well, what difference do I make? I say, you make a big difference. You make all the difference in the world.
So how do you fix a young generation's confidence? Professor Jim Williams believes he has the answer by teaching students about civic engagement.
People sometimes think of that just as voting or, volunteering for a campaign or some electoral politics. But what I try to do, and then what Dr. Evans I think is really running with, is to embed the idea that all of us should be out there in the world, being active, searching for solutions, using our knowledge in classes.
We need to change our minds about how we look at things so that we can come to an agreement on what is the right way to deal with them.
Williams and Willis say the change won't happen overnight.
We don't have to build Rome. We don't have to be president. My favorite bumper sticker is think globally and act locally.
Civic engagement isn't necessarily changing the world. It can just be, there's something going on in my neighborhood that I don't like.
But the resounding message in all of this is hope and the potential for change.
Because I love the legal system and I want it to be better. And it can be. But it can't be better if we don't recognize that it can be better.
Can't give up, so that's the last thing you can do. You can get discouraged, but you can't give up.
Reporting for the Bragg Innovative News Network, I'm Kelsey Lebechuck.
Okay, thanks, Kelsey. Now, any class marked experimental learning, or EXL, at MTSU teaches civic engagement, linking students with the Rutherford County community.
In the 2011-2012 academic year, more than 5,000 students were enrolled in the EXL program, with more than 150 graduating.
Wow.